I'm going to tell you all the same thing I said about Issa Amanda Seals. I've worked with both of these individuals. One was unbearable, the other was not. If you thought that the conflict between Tamar Braxton and Kandi Burruss was going to last only a few days, think again. Jessie Woo stepped into the conversation, making several harsh remarks about Tamar, which led to a fiery response from her. First and foremost, I want to say that I love Tamar. I've worked with her, and she has always been kind to me. In response to Jessie's comments, Tamar dug deep and found an old clip where Jessie had specifically mentioned that Tamar was nice to her. Despite this, Jessie responded by accusing Tamar of paying blogs to post about her and pointed out that while Kandi was making major moves, Tamar was only being featured on The Shade Room. This ongoing drama escalated further after Tamar's interview on The Breakfast Club. When asked about Kandi, she initially tried to downplay the situation, stating that she didn't want to stir things up. However, she made it clear that her biggest issue was being lied to. Tamar also shared that Kandi had chosen to call her a clown, which deeply upset her. This should have been the end of it, but Jessie Woo decided to jump in and voice her opinion. And let's just say, she was pro-Kandi. According to Jessie, working with one of these women was an unpleasant experience, and it wasn't Kandi. She went on to praise Kandi, emphasizing how humble and easy to work with she was. Jessie even recalled how Kandi would come to the makeup chair with her base makeup already done to lessen the workload for the team. As expected, Jessie's remarks sparked another heated debate on social media, with many questioning why she was even getting involved in the first place, especially since no one truly knew the root cause of the Tamar-Kandi feud. To understand how we got here, let's rewind to 2017's The Great Escape Tour, where Escape embarked on a nationwide tour alongside Tamar and Monica. While it wasn't widely known at the time, tensions between Kandi and Tamar grew during the tour. By the time they both appeared on Celebrity Big Brother in 2019, it was clear that their issues had reached a breaking point. Tamar claimed that the tour had been a nightmare for her due to her struggles in both her marriage and career. She also alleged that Kandi had inserted herself into her personal issues, talking negatively about her when she should have just stayed out of it. On the other hand, Kandi stated that Tamar had assumed the group was intentionally being rude to her and sabotaging her performances. Kandi insisted that this was a complete misunderstanding and that no one in her camp was trying to make Tamar's life difficult. However, Tamar did not back down and even went so far as to call Kandi and her group unprofessional. The situation worsened when Kandi laughed off the accusations, which Tamar found highly disrespectful. The feud continued years later when Kandi accused former RHOA producer Carlos King of attempting to produce an unauthorized Escape biopic without the group's consent. Since the topic became a major discussion, Tamar addressed it on Dish Nation, where she defended Carlos King and disagreed with Kandi calling him a thief. Things took a further turn when Tamar posted on Instagram, claiming she had been threatened by a peach emoji and their man. Naturally, everyone assumed that the peach referred to Kandi, given her role on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and their man referred to Kandi's husband, Todd Tucker. Tamar later confirmed that she was indeed referring to Kandi and Todd, claiming that they had confronted her aggressively. Kandi eventually responded, stating that she was not playing games with clowns, and that she had no intention of being in the same circus as Tamar ever again. Tamar then retaliated by posting a clip of Kandi singing, accompanied by a clown emoji on fire. The following day, she posted another clown-themed message, hinting at her ongoing disdain for Kandi. The drama took another twist when Jessie Woo jumped in once more, dragging Tamar back into the spotlight. Jessie claimed that unlike Kandi, Tamar was difficult to work with. Tamar, being Tamar, did not let this slide. She first responded in the comments section of The Shade Room, stating that she had no interest in drama and wished to be left alone so she could focus on her #1 cooking show with her mother. However, despite claiming she wanted no part in the drama, Tamar took to her Instagram stories, suggesting that Jessie was only bringing up her name for attention. She pointed out that Jessie had previously acknowledged that Tamar had always been nice to her. In a series of posts, Tamar made it clear that she was not happy with Jessie's remarks, especially since she had once given Jessie the opportunity to open for her on tour. She wrote, "Did the other one let you open for them on their very sold-out shows?" She also added, "Notice how every time I release something, here they come. Both of them." Tamar then shared a video of herself in the studio, captioning it, "I keep getting jobs because I'm so hard to work with, and I even work on Saturdays. They are so mad." It seems like Jessie saw Tamar's jabs because soon after, she also took to her Instagram stories to fire back. Jessie accused Tamar of paying blogs for coverage and emphasized that Kandi was making significant career moves, while Tamar was only being talked about on the Shade Room. From the looks of it, this back-and-forth feud is far from over. It's highly likely that Tamar is already planning her next response. And if Jessie is wise, she might want to sit this one out. Let's not forget that Tamar has previously been accused of threatening one of Jessie's friends. Jessie had even shared alleged text messages from Tamar, where Tamar reportedly wrote, "Your homegirl tried to talk to JR last night. I will personally off the B*******H. I don't play these Atlanta games." In another message, Tamar allegedly wrote, "Ask your brown-skinned friend, I'll have her head any day. Don't play with me. I'm so serious. Let me find her name. Don't play in my face like that." So yeah, maybe Jessie should seriously keep her distance. But what do you think? Is Jessie just trying to grab attention, or is she right when she says Tamar is always at the center of drama? I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Drop your opinions in the comments below.